Chapter 77 from a book called the Book of Enoch, which is not in the Bible, but is quoted throughout the Bible and was held in Jesus' household because it was quoted by his brothers. So this is chapter 77. I'm just going to read the whole chapter to you, 21 verses. The names of the sun are these: one, Ares, and other, Tomas. The moon has four names. The first is Osania, the second, Ebla, the third, Banis, and the fourth, Ure. These are the two great luminaries, whose orbs are as the orbs of heaven, and the dimensions of both are equal. In the orb of the sun there is a seventh portion of light, which is added to and from the moon. By measure it is put in until a seventh portion of the light of the sun is departed. They enter into the western gate, circuit by the north, and through the eastern gate go forth over the face of heaven. When the moon rises, it appears in heaven, and half of the seventh portion of light is all which is in it. In 14 days the whole of the light is completed. By 3 quintuples light is put into, until on the 15th day its light is completed according to the signs of the year. It has 3 quintuples. The moon has half of a seventh portion. During its diminution, on the first day its light decreases a 14th part. On the second day it decreases a 13th part. On the third day a 12th part. On the fourth day 11th part. On the fifth 10th part. On the 6th day 9th part. 7th day it decreases an 8th part. On the 8th day it decreases a 7th part. On the 9th day it decreases a 5th part. On the 10th day it decreases a 5th part. On the 10th day, 11th day it decreases a 4th part. 12th day it decreases a 3rd. 13th it decreases a 2nd part. On the 14th day it decreases a half of its 7th part. And then on the 15th day the whole remainder of the light of its light is consumed. On stated months the moon has 29 days. It also has a period of 28 days. Uriel likewise showed me another regulation when light is poured into the moon, how it is poured into from the sun. All the time that the moon is in progress with its light, it is poured into it in the presence of the sun until the light is in 14 days completed in heaven. And when it is wholly extinguished, its light is consumed in heaven. And on the first day it is called the new moon, for on that day it is received into it. It becomes precisely completed on the day that the sun descended in the west, while the moon ascended at night from the east. The moon shall shine all the night until the sun rises before it, when the moon disappears in turn before the sun. Where light comes to the moon, there again it decreases until all its light is extinguished, and the days of the moon pass away. Then its orb remains solitary without light. During 3 months it affects in 30 days each month its period, and during 3 more months it affects it in 29 days each. These are the times in which it affects its decrease in its first period, in the first gate, namely in 177 days. And at the time of its going forth, during 3 months it appears 30 days each, and during 3 more months it appears 29 days each. In the light it appears for 20 days, as the face of a man, and in the day as heaven, for it is nothing else except its light. And that is the Book of Enoch, chapter 77, all 21 verses, and I recommend reading this book if you are very strong in your faith already and their foundation of Christ, because this is such a beautifully written book that you can lose sight of who created the book. It isn't a mystery. Like I said in the beginning, this was held in regards to people who wrote the Bible. It's quoted in the Bible, and Jesus' family owned a copy of this. For they're the ones who are quoted. So I guess I'll end then. I guess we'll 2 Corinthians 3:17. Now the Lord is that Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Amen.